In the beginning, the world was in harmony. The waters, living beings, land, fruit, seeds, human beings. Man and the planet were one. Time passed quickly, very quickly. Man grew, multiplied, and occupied his space without knowing how to utilize it. The world became small for such different ideas and ambition. The planet and man grew apart. Until he realized that to continue living, he would have to find a way to bring harmony back. And this was how Origine was born.
O selo socioambiental Origine nasceu da vontade de comprometer-se de forma verdadeira, social, ambiental, sem esquecer o lado do desenvolvimento econômico. A harmonia do projeto se dá por ser amplo, abrangente e agregar valores reais. Criado e desenvolvido a partir da fazenda JR Sertaneja, o Origine tem como principal objetivo o desenvolvimento e adoção da área de proteção ambiental da Ilha do Bananal e Cantão, no estado do Tocantins, norte do Brasil.
The Bananal Island is the largest fluvial island in the world, with an area of about 20,000 kilometers. It is located in an area between the Amazon rainforest and the Cerrado. The island is considered to be one of Brazil's ecological sanctuaries. The Bananal Island was discovered on July 26, 1773, by explorer José Pinto Fonseca. In 1959, the federal government transformed the island into an environmental reservation as shelter for several wild animals and thousands of birds in the Cantão National Park, and at the existing conservational units in the area, the Araguaia National Park and Indian Reservation. There are a total of 13,700 inhabitants, both white and indigenous people, living on the Bananal Island. Part of the economically active population subsists on small rural properties, which is the cause of fires to clear the vegetation and of the degradation of the environment, albeit in an environmental reservation. Another alarming scene is that most of the Bananal Island's inhabitants had no identity, no documentation, no birth certificates, IDs, or social security. People who simply did not exist according to the law. To visit the area of the Ilha do Bananal and Cantão is to be enchanted with their beauty. It creates a desire to return to a balance between man and his environment. It means trying, any way we can, to rescue the identity of the local population and show that the pacific coexistence between human beings, the environment, and development is possible.
Preservar a natureza é saúde para nós, não é? É saúde. E conservar o peixe, a caça, tudo é a saúde para nós seres humanos, não é?
This is what Origine is talking about, the return to man's origins and the planet as one. This is sustainable productivity.
O Origine traz um novo jeito de fazer negócios. É o que chamamos de bioagronegócio. Este selo socioambiental é centrado na gestão dos recursos naturais, prevenindo assim extinções da biodiversidade. É importante saber que hoje os consumidores julgam os produtos não apenas pela qualidade, durabilidade, performance, preço e assistência técnica, mas também por critérios éticos, ecológicos e de justiça.
And, to do so, Origine is presenting itself as a viable alternative in the economic development of the population and the area through farming and cattle raising, rural tourism, environmental conservation, and scientific studies of the fauna and the flora of the area. Origine isn't merely a project, it is a reality. A socio-environmental seal that meets the economic, social, and environmental expectations of our new world. The J.R. Sertanasia Farm is the model that introduces the how to make this return to our roots work. It contains, in its conception, a model that aggregates value to the products produced on the farms in the area. It offers commercial and economic advantages to those who are a part of the group and, at the same time, preserves and develops the area. Farming and cattle is the mainstay of the model, but they aren't the only ones. Origine values the practices that better adapt locally and introduces respect to the vocation of the area where the model is implemented.
Com isso em mente, foi idealizada uma maneira de se comprometer com o futuro do planeta, de forma verdadeira, social e ambiental, sem esquecer o retorno financeiro. Uma maneira de provar que a convivência pacífica entre seres humanos, meio ambiente e o progresso é possível. A essa prática deu-se o nome de Origine, a marca da produtividade sustentável.
Being a part of the Origine group and joining the farm brand and products to this socio-environmental seal offers a series of advantages, such as no cost for the implementation of the methodology, which will be made available by the J.R. Sertanasia Farm, chain of agricultural product suppliers and purchasing discounts, predefined sales contracts inside and outside of Brazil, free from interlopers, technical assistance from specialists in advanced technology, which, among other types of support, intends to generate an increase in productivity.
Nós teremos uma alimentação saudável, natural, sem contaminantes, sem deixar resíduos, inclusive na carne, que esse é um ponto muito importante. Hoje nós temos que ter, não só dentro desse projeto, como no Brasil todo, um sistema de controle de alimentação muito rígido, porque nós, em termos de carne, exportamos isso para o mundo todo.
The model applied at the J.R. Sertanasia Farm, for instance, has shown results completely beyond the Brazilian reality, going from 0.5 AU hectare a year to 3.0 AU hectare a year. But to have a socio-environmental seal attached to your brand, it is necessary to follow and unify the production processes, which include zoo phytosanitary care, genetic quality of the animals, feed and land handling, and of course, the environmental and social work developed by Origine.
我觉得是这样，这个一个项目的选择呢十分重要，这是特别是当今社会，大家十分重视环境的问题。这个项目是在一个是叫做一个环保协议或者第21条款的规定的情况下，就是是建立这样的项目。这个项目的发展呢是保证的是当地的环境，也有了可靠质量的产品。这样呢是众多的人参与进来以后呢，使得有个可持续的发展，其产品呢更得到了大家的认可和欢迎。
Another economic matter is rural tourism, which is also developed along with the other two models, environmental and social. The Ilha do Bananal in Cantao is home to species that cannot be found any other place on the planet, and despite the fact that the island is relatively preserved, the surrounding area is damaged with the advance of the agricultural frontier. Thus, the movement of native animals during the periodical flooding, for instance, is compromised.
Dentro do sistema produtivo e ambiental do projeto Origens, uma das atividades que estão sendo implantadas é a criação de animais silvestres. Ele tem alguns criadouros comerciais, né, de espécies que há interesse, né, comercial, cujo objetivo, as vantagens é gerar, né, emprego e receitas na propriedade, uma vez que eles vão gerar animais, produtos, subprodutos, vão ser comercializados. Também, uma outra categoria de criação de animais silvestres dentro do projeto Origem é o criadouro com finalidade conservacionista. As vantagens e o objetivo desse criadouro, né, que envolve espécies como arara azul, anta, primatas, veados brasileiros, algumas ameaçadas de extinção, é ser um instrumento de educação ambiental e também promover a reprodução natural dos animais a fim de reintroduzi-los em áreas onde ele não existe mais e a fazenda tem reservas para isso.
In this sense, Origine will promote the opening of environmental corridors inside the farms that integrate the group. In other words, this means map the dynamic occupation of the participating farms and the land surrounding the Ilha do Bananal. Conduct an inventory of local biodiversity with emphasis on endangered and endemic species. Improve the Scientific Research Center with modern laboratories for research and conservation of the species. And develop environmental education activities for the local population. And, speaking of the locals, all the activities conducted by Origine directly involve each and every one of them. Besides having environmental education classes and learn, among other things, about agriculture management to avoid the fires, they participate in capacitation programs to receive tourists well and to become local guides, and capacitation through online classes. And to do so, they also have computer classes. This is Origine promoting social and digital inclusion in the community. Aggregate true value to your brand. Be a part of Origine. The time has come for us to transform life and live in the original world again. Origine, the sustainable productivity brand.